Hi everyone! Today on Real Life Treasure Coast, my fellow Treasure Coast Mastermind Port St. Lucie chapter is coming over, and she is a chiropractor. So she is going to do a test on me and adjustment. So I think this is going to be a really cool episode. And I hope that if you are buying or selling or investing or just want to know how much your property is worth, you call your Real Life Treasure Coast Realtor, Elaine R. Davis. Hello! Today we are here with the amazing Dr. Shelley Andersen. She is the owner and chiropractic physician for Terrapin Chiropractic. And the coolest thing about Dr. Shelley is that she's a concierge chiropractic. So I'm so excited you're here and you're gonna do some adjustments for me. Why don't you tell our viewers how you got involved in doing concierge chiropractic?
Well, it kind of came out of a need, especially in COVID when I was working and living down south. I was at a practice and a lot of my clients could not get to me, especially with the shortage of employees, and a lot of my patients run small businesses. They couldn't get the care they needed. So I told them, I have a portable table, I'll come to you. So they said, that's great. So I started going and seeing them. And then I moved up to Port St. Lucie and decided to offer those services up here as well. I still go down south once a week to take care of all my clients still.
Awesome.
But yeah, it kind of blossomed out of necessity. A lot of people love the fact that I come to their home. But people don't want to go out, especially in the peak of COVID. People didn't want to leave or go anywhere.
Right.
They liked that I could come to their home. And now I also specialize in pregnancies and pediatrics.
Oh,
moms
so
absolutely
cool.
love that. So they like the fact that I can come and take care of their whole family at their house without having to get everyone organized, get them in the car, trying to get there. I know as a mother, it is very hard to bring your child to a doctor's appointment and relax and actually get the benefit of it, especially with chiropractic care. You want the most benefit. When you're stressed out, thinking about what your kid's doing, what are they touching, what are they getting into, you can't relax and actually get it. It's way more convenient to do it in the comfort of your home, and then the kids can be doing what they want to do, their homework, their toys, whatever, and great results.
Awesome. And you don't have to worry about, definitely still have to schedule, but worry about the stress of everyone that's involved in the scheduling. You call you directly.
Exactly. I am Terrapin Chiropractic, so as of right now, you deal with me directly, so there's no other personnel to deal with. Any questions or concerns you have, come directly to me. Benefit of also having me as your chiropractor is I make myself available to my clients. So even if it's the middle of the night and you have an emergency, I can at least try to help you the best I can or tell you what you can do to help you. My patients text me all the time asking questions and concerns, and I have no problem helping them. That's part of
I love that
being part of my
because
practice.
not all professionals do that, and as a
No.
realtor, any professional that answers their phone nights and weekends is amazing.
Yeah, especially if you have emergency situations.
sure.
I had an emergency this past weekend. Patient could not get up, get out of their chair. There was no way they could have gone to another chiropractor to get seen, or had to go to an office, or even go to the emergency room without having an ambulance carry them out. They couldn't move more than a foot. So I was able to bring my table to them, and they were able to at least get on my table, and when I left, they were able to walk again. So it's
That's
things
amazing.
like that that also create a unique benefit for what I do. Plus, it's very personalized one-on-one care.
I have not seen a chiropractor since I was 18, which is a few years, but I'm so comfortable with you because we're networking together, and because I suffer from migraines, I immediately said, okay, I want to try this out. Now, talk to us a little bit about insurance. So as a concierge chiropractor, are you able to take insurance?
I am not in network with any insurance at this time. It's all just self-pay for the clients.
And so how does that work? Like, I bet people are thinking, oh my God, it's so expensive. I'm not.
It's not. I try to keep it very reasonable in the same prices that you would probably pay as a self-pay doctor at any other chiropractor. My rates are the same I pay my chiropractor.
Oh, awesome.
I do have insurance, but my chiropractor doesn't take my insurance, which also happens to be found a lot, or patients have high deductibles, so you're paying anyway out of pocket. I do take HSA cards though, so that makes it so patients with high deductibles can use their HSA cards.
Okay, super cool. And it's a specialist anyway.
Yeah.
So like I know my insurance doesn't
Specialist
cover.
co-pays tend to be higher also.
Absolutely.
And you're restricted with the insurance. You have to prove your injury. So patients who want to get wellness, that's not even covered by insurance. So once you get better and get out of acute care, you transfer to maintenance and wellness, and that's not even covered anyway. They're only there to strictly help you when you're in your acute phase of your injury.
Understood. So how do you know what's going on? Like, how do you do x-rays?
So I usually, first visit, I'll come to the client's home. I will do an extensive interview about their health, their background, their current complaints. I'll do an examination, and then I will do a light treatment that day if I feel it's safe to do so, but I'll also send them out for x-rays, because really the x-rays tell me the best way to take care of you, what's going on, do you have disc degenerations, any other pathologies. So I am big into x-ray. Actually, the technique I do is huge on x-ray because it helps me what's the best way I can take care of you, depending on how a bone is shifted, which way is it shifted, how thick is that disc space, so it gives me answers.
Yes, when you explained that to me the first time I met with you, it made me much more comfortable.
That's one reason I do the concierge. I'm very specific with what I do, so I spend at least 15 minutes with my patients, just analyzing them every visit to figure out what is going on with them. It's not a quick 2 seconds in and out, adjust the same thing on every single patient. I'm not a fan of that. It's not how I like to be handled as a patient, so I try to treat patients the same way I want to be treated.
Right, like a human being.
Yeah. And everyone's different, and you know,
for sure,
it takes time, and I don't just adjust you and then leave. I make sure you're feeling well. So sometimes it may take a couple tries to get something to the point of where you are better. So it's not just okay, see you later, suck it up, you know, have a good day. So I just like to practice a little differently.
Well, before you do an adjustment on me, what do you want to tell our viewers that you think that they should know about your service?
Personalized one-on-one patient-centered care. Every patient is treated like an individual, not a number. I will never give crazy treatment plans. Every recommendation I give is something I feel would help and benefit them. That's my bottom line, is getting the patient better, and that's where my concerns are. I'm not worried about reaching a financial bottom line, where I feel that's where a lot of these crazy treatment plans come in. I don't feel there's any validity to these treatment plans that a lot of people get at most offices. I've worked in offices like that, and to me, you don't know. I don't have a crystal ball in front of me to have an idea based on my experience of how long it'll take an injury to get better, but I don't have that. I sometimes give a ballpark or take it visit by visit on how the patient's responding and how I'm gonna set their visits for that week. My goal is though to get a patient out of pain, get them stabilized, do the corrections, and then put them on the maintenance and keep them as maintenance, because maintenance is key to your health of your spine.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited and I'm so grateful that you're here.
Thanks, I'm happy to be here too.
Cool, so what's next?
I guess we could get started with analyzing your spine.
Okay, cool, tell me what to do.
How do you feel?
Great. Instantly cured.
Perfect. And it's that simple. Appointments don't have to take long if people prefer to be in and out. Like a lot of the clients I see them at their businesses, they don't have that time allotment because they can't.
Right.
So, you know, appointments can go quicker depending how significant the case is. Sometimes if you're really acute, it may take a little longer just because you're really acute and it's hard to get things moved. A lot of inflammation. If I know you regularly and I see you a lot and it's more routine visit, they can go much quicker too.
Right.
But it's all based on the speed. I book 30 minutes usually for my clients between setup and leaving time for them.
But that's awesome. I mean, I can leave my office and have an adjustment and be headache free.
And it's great. A lot of small businesses, they like it too because I don't have any other employees. I can't really shut down. For me to go to my chiropractor, I have to book out, like close the whole morning to go see them.
Of course.
So it's great. They love it because I can just show up. They take 15 minutes out of their day, get adjusted, and go back to what they're doing. So it's a great benefit to the small business owner, which we all know Port St. Lucie is very big on small business.
For sure.
It's suits a huge need here.
I 100% agree, and I think concierge service is definitely the way to go.
And people love it. You hold your adjustments, I found better too. Because I feel like a lot of people mess up their adjustments when they get back in their cars because that's shifting around. So I find their adjustments I do have a private practice in my home as well. And I found patients when I see them at their home versus at my house, sometimes they hold them a little bit better because they're not shifting it right out, especially when the beginning stage of care when they're unstable and it's easy for the bones to move out of alignment again.
Well, even just being in the comfort of your own home is more relaxing.
It is.
Nicer for you to come to me than for me to go to you. Just
Right.
the stress of driving sometimes.
Right, and a lot of people do have anxiety with driving, so it definitely is much easier, especially my pregnant patients. I know when I was 9 months pregnant, getting behind that steering wheel was not the most comfortable thing in the world. You have to have your seat all the way back. You got to try to maneuver in there, steer around. It was just much easier to not be in the car if you could. So, and I also, for the little ones, I was in a car accident when I had my son was 3 months old. And having to bring him to the chiropractor was so frustrating and so stressful because I was worried about him being difficult, crying, being unhappy, as opposed to me getting the benefits of the care. Because when you're under that stress, you're not going to absorb as much of the health benefits from the chiropractic. Like all the interns there would like carry him around and keep him occupied, but it's still just, you know, that was always on the back of my mind instead of trying to heal. So it allows healing to happen as well.
I believe that completely.
The kids' parents love it too. I'll go to their homes and take care of all their kids too while they're all there. They just line them up.
Yes, and chiropractic is great for kids.
It is. It's great for kids. My son's been getting adjusted since he's been a day old. He's been very minimally sick. He's only had one ear infection. He's 8 years old.
Awesome.
So yeah, and ear infections are a huge part of my practice with a lot of kids that in colic. So it helps a lot.
Well, thank you so much,
You're
Dr.
welcome.
Shelley,
Thank
for
you.
coming
I
over and
appreciate it.
explaining everything so thoroughly.
Yes, and anytime you patients have questions or concerns, I'm always available. And future clients, if they are interested, they can call me at 585-576-7890 or find me at terrapinchiro.com.